wanna check. Hey, it's me. Fair warning, I am a squeamy little girl. And just drop the volume just like 2 notches. Should be good. About. This one is called The Invisible Wall Game. I don't really know what it's about. I don't like to go into things like knowing anything about them. I like to be kind of a surprise, but this one I looked a little bit. It's something like a visual novel. It's basically kind of like a creepypasta. I'm assuming this is gonna be like a play on like alternate reality games, things like that. So we going into it blind. The only thing I know about it is that, and it's a visual novel, and you get to like choose your own adventure, that kind of thing. So we're gonna have choices. I'm very bad at decision making, even though I'm a manager. So we're gonna do our best. Okay, it's just called Invisible Wall. And don't worry, I'm telling you again, they know where you are. The end is already on the horizon. Your goal is to find happiness. We're gonna find happiness. Oh, that was kind of pretty. Wait, pull that back. I thought this was like... I left for a business trip right after the wedding. News of the expedition came too late, and postponing it would have been inconvenient. We barely managed to move our things. They promised that here my career would finally take off, far from everyone I've ever known apart from the closest one. The move was hard on my wife. It had never even crossed her mind that she might one day leave her home. Before the wedding, she still lived with her parents. How old was she? Sorry, it's 2025. I can't say that they had a good relationship, but they could at least coexist. And now there's only me, in the photo. We'd been close ever since she cried on the playground over a scraped back. Aww, they were childhood friends. And I, being the grown-up boy a whole 2 years older, tried to comfort her. She was used to relying on me, saw me as an example of independence, watched every choice I made to grow up faster. Alright, our first decision. It seemed like a good solution. I could always stand up for myself and get what I want. I'm not sure how wise it really was. I didn't have much confidence, but for her I was ready for anything. Am I a confident daddy or am I a simp? Let's be a confident daddy. And now what? Alone in a strange city with no experience living independently, but at some point, everyone has to start. As a kid, I could protect her from anything, but now there are so many adult concerns, especially because of this neighborhood watch woman. I first heard about the organization after I moved. They were volunteers who assisted the police. You don't know about Neighborhood Watch? I don't know. I live in Florida, so that's like our police suck. There are like old white people that like camp out in neighborhoods and they like police the neighborhoods. I felt like this woman thrived on bad news. As soon as something happened, she'd rush from house to house, eager to share it with everyone. Yeah, they're basically like gossips. My wife hadn't met her yet, and I hoped she wouldn't have to before my return. I always believed that it was better not to know about every misfortune in the neighborhood, especially for my wife. I tried to call her as often as possible, but there were more and more things I wanted to shield her from. The connection kept getting worse, and my calls became less frequent. One evening, I barely managed to get a signal. Ugh. I wish I knew where these first opportunities have been slipping away to lately. He cheating. I'll tell you, but at first, I want to hear about you. How are you doing, and how the renovation you started is going? Ah, I see. Ooh, she's short. She went silent. Ooh, she mad. Alright, I'll turn on the camera and show you. Ooh, never mind. Maybe she's getting frisky. No, just kidding. Can you see it clearly? I bought a rug. What do you think? You better tell her rug is beautiful. The image was so dim that the rug and the rest of the furniture blurred into indistinct shapes. But I decided not to upset her, I told her about it. Be a good man. Be a good man. Everything's perfect. You're brilliant. Brilliant at what? Trying to suck up? Maybe just a little. That's how we should have started. She finally thawed. Yeah, you're getting good responses out of her now. Where have you been? We had a minor incident at the dig site. Nothing catastrophic, but we're buried in work. I think for her. I can still call the incident minor. After all, no one set us on fire yet. Just threats and no consequences. We disrupted the soil layer during the work process. This affected the aquifer. The water that comes from here is used by the local farmers for drinking and irrigation. We're figuring out what to do next. Oh, what a nightmare. There. If this description alone evokes nightmare, what of the other details? Oh, he's hiding something. I told you he's cheating. And what are you going to do? What are you working on right now? Alright, another choice. I'm handling the organizational issues. Talking to people is no problem, but I don't want to get involved in the technical tasks. The other guys will happily take care of that. I think that's good enough. I was probably a little upset that she hadn't consulted me. On the other hand, I hadn't called in a while. Well, in the end, I could understand her. There's real life in impulsive actions. We were, of course, different in this. I always tried to act after thinking everything through and knew it was the right thing to do. So I don't know if my mic was cut out when I said this, but I think that, because like in the beginning I was describing how she really relies on him and trusts his judgment and he's like the leader in the relationship. I think if we follow that kind of like confident daddy kind of path, I think that should give us like the good ending or like the good and the hopefully we live. Alright, let me see. So probably go with this. This seems more confident. But I couldn't hold back a small reproach. Well, sometimes I feel like you haven't changed at all since school. Ah, I didn't say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. Exit. Exit! She's a queen! Damn. Why change? My approach works. You love solving everything, so go ahead and I'll happily spend my time on more interesting activities. You do you, girl. Buy your chairs. Well, you little parasite, I'm not complaining. Not parasite, and that's crazy because she's pregnant. She laughed, but then her voice grew more serious. Why dive into things you can easily turn a blind eye to? There was some sense in that. But you know what I can't ignore? Your superiors. I found your work magazines in the closet under the boxes. By the way, the paper's just terrible. The funding for the expeditions has been cut so much that from next month, they won't even pay for the communications. What cheapskates! Maybe you should talk to them. I'd talk, but it's useless. I don't want to spoil a relationship that could still be useful. I'll probably talk to them. I know it won't help, but at least they'll know they're being watched. This one sounds more confident. Let's go with this one. You're right, of course. Whether it'll help or not. But it's just so unfair. Don't worry. I'll just focus on the renovation. It's like a whole new apartment. Get more changes in mine? This question threw her into confusion. I guess I don't know. I wanted to change the hallway wallpaper from brown to green. Then I woke up and realized it was already green. Guess it's time to stop redecorating. Agreed. I'd call it quits here too. I'm starting to worry. Let's not fill her mind, because it was also talking about earlier how she's a little more like she gets like anxiety and she gets nervous and like you don't want to worry her, so maybe if we like not worry her, she keeps like a good headspace. What else is on the list? You don't open the door to strangers, do you? Okay, I guess we're worrying her. What, are you treating me like a child? She was the first to break the silence. A strange woman came by yesterday. I didn't open it. Stayed silent. She said through the door she'd come again today. Christ. I'd have sworn it was her. She probably has the picture ready. Here it comes. Ever seen this face? Ring any bells? Like clockwork. I waited a couple seconds. I needed to see what she'd say next. What do you think she needs? She still doesn't know. Something needs to be figured out urgently. I read that a cleaning service opened nearby with domestic staff. She's probably from there. Aggressive advertising. Advertising? I've never been good at dealing with them. I hope she gets the hint that I'm not interested and won't come back. I doubt it. I said it as gently as possible. She's knocked before. Nothing in that phrase struck my wife as surprising. Good. No cause for concern. You think so? What should I do? She knew she was upset. I knew she was upset that she wouldn't be left alone. But she should have tried to be firmer with the guest, and I suggested she talk to the visitor without asking too many questions. And I decided it was better for her to keep quietly waiting. Yeah, I don't want her talking to anybody. She needs to stay inside. Unless the lady is actually like a good thing. Nah. Try not opening the door anymore. Maybe this won't last too long. It's good advice, but honestly, I think you'd do it differently. And I believe that's the right way. Oh, me and my choice. Here she comes, keeping you on the line. She won't come off. My headphones are killing me. I already feel like I'm being watched. Okay. She won't cut us off. Just a moment. A quiet exhale, barely audible. I'll meet her. Stop it. Oh, stop. Stop it. Stop. It's a lady. That scared the hell out of me. I'm gonna cry. My heart is beating so fast for no reason. Oh, this is a bad idea. Hello. I didn't know how to tell her. Maybe I should have introduced her to that volunteer after all. Perhaps she would have seen the composite sketch sooner. Because now the woman at my wife's door wasn't someone handing out posters. She was the woman from the poster. I'm gonna hyperventilate. I can't do this. Okay. I'm crying. I have too much anxiety for this, bro. Hello, do you need anything? Especially like freaky, freaky psychological, like cosmic horror. Like it gets me in this weird feeling. I'm going to think about this when I'm trying to sleep tonight. My wife greeted the stranger warmly. I see you don't know who I am. I was silent. I couldn't say a thing. What could I say? She's right here. Oh, God. And it seemed like everything was fine. Everything was going well. But if she finds out, what will she say? What if she panics? I'll wait and see how it goes. I'll wait and... Oh my God. No. I don't want to do this anymore. It is thundering outside. Why did I do this? Oh, I can't do it. I can't. Okay, I'll wait it. I don't know, but I have a guess. You're from the cleaning service? Yes, that's correct. Oh no. What do you mean? Oh no, it doesn't even, there's no dot, there's no period at the end. Why did I even come up with this? May I come in and clean? No, thank you. I don't need help. Then the woman went silent for a couple of seconds. I can't do this. I can't do it. You need to send a refusal message to my boss's number. I can't process your refusal without a notification from you. Yes, okay, give me the number. Her request seems so innocent even to me. My wife ended our call to send the message, but I kept watching. She dialed the first digits of the number. A suggestion from her contacts appeared on the screen. Wait. Not this. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. Does this mean, oh my god, I can't even look. I don't wanna look. It means, oh my god, why did it take like, I wanna look, 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 I wanna look. Okay. You see, sometimes this wall can be broken even though you can't see it. What do you mean?
What? What are you talking about? Oh my god, you look very money. I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do this. Why did I do this? It is like 10 o'clock at night. It's storming outside.
Nothing even happened yet. I'm just like psyching myself the f out. Your task is to be happy despite the fact that she'll appear again tomorrow. Are you succeeding? Oh my god, don't look. I can't. I'm gonna die. Okay. Husband. I'm the husband. I thought it was me. Are we swapping now? Oh. Yeah, everything like it flipped. I did it again. Yeah, everything flipped. So I wonder if now the wife and our husband is talking to us. I wonder if well, no, because we only turned the video on like our side. What is that? Stop it. I'm seeing now. What the
What is this? Oh my god, stop. Panic attack. Okay.
Hello, how are you feeling? I woke up in the living room to his silent call and felt a little irritated. Not only had he not called in ages, but he finally did, just to wake me. Oh, you're curious now. Yeah, that's what the wife said when we first called her. So this is flipped. I'm always curious. That's why I call at the first opportunity. Is that what we said? I don't remember saying that. The call dropped. It happens. What matters is I heard him. Oh. That alone warmed something inside me. I hope he didn't take my grumbling to heart. I wonder if this is a replay of the conversation and the person we were talking to at one point either was like a parallel universe where the call didn't drop and we kept talking to them, or it was somebody else and it wasn't our wife. The call dropped. It happens. What matters is I heard him. That alone warmed something inside me. He's probably used to my complaining since the days we hauled our bikes uphill together. I was never this cranky before. He must know it's just the loneliness gnawing at my temper. I'm gonna play this like nothing is wrong, because she was having like a little bit of paranoia before where she was like, oh, the walls are already green, but I thought they were red yesterday. So I'm gonna play this like nothing's happening, and also I'm just in denial because I don't want anything to happen. Alright, so let's do, he's probably used, and this is also more like nostalgic. I blinked around sleepily, shaking off the last scraps of a restless dream. How long had it been? Evening again? Lately, I keep falling asleep in the living room until he's back. It suits me better than the bedroom. The bedroom feels wrong. When I lived with my parents, I never had a room of my own, but they did, with a massive bed, a view of the forest I thought was enchanted, and a painted wardrobe stretching wall to wall, hiding a whole world inside, like in a storybook. Is she from Narnia? But I wasn't allowed in there. That's why I still feel like a trespasser in any bedroom. The scar on my back from the bell. Aww. I don't want her to die. Okay. To everyone else, it was just a playground accident. Even to him. Oh, he never knew. Though I admit I did think about telling him how things really were at home, but some things aren't worth mentioning. They change nothing. So before, when we lied to her, we didn't really lie to her, but we didn't tell her who the lady was, then it led to the lady showing up and she didn't know who she was, so it was like a bad thing. So I wonder if this is supposed to be like one of those things where you have to be honest and more like deal with it then. So maybe doing the pretend like nothing is wrong and stay grounded in reality is not like a thing. Maybe do more like honesty. Stop it. Swallowing my anxiety, I went into the bedroom to look at his photo again. Even the new armchair didn't help. I still hate this place, but looking into his eyes helps. Stop it. I pulled the photo from its frame so often it's worn thin. I'm so paranoid right now. I swear to God, that's gonna call me. I'm gonna cry. Okay, focus. I pulled the photo from his frame so often it's worn thin. Without him, I feel frozen. Nothing moves. All this rearranging is just a way to shove the emptiness behind a new sofa. Good thing he's supposed to come back soon. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I began replaying our conversation from yesterday. His voice, his pauses, the way he gave advice. Okay, so yesterday's conversation did happen. I think. And she also had a brand new chair. So that's continuity continuing. So the way he gave advice, anything to bring him a little closer. I think yesterday's conversation, all of that happened. So this is the next day. I hoped, no, I believed that over the years, his features had etched themselves deeper into me than I'd realized. So she is looking for his confidence, his leadership. And when we didn't give that to her before, it led to something bad. So we definitely, for the husband, have to continue to be like the confident daddy with the decisions and stick around it. And for the wife, still trying to figure it out. But suddenly, my mental reenactment stopped. Where did the end of our talk go? As if after the woman's visit, someone vaguely familiar, someone flipped a switch. I couldn't move forward, couldn't recall a single word more. So she was familiar to her? Stop it. The smell of smoke tickled my nostrils. Oh, are they like connected? I got scared that something might be burning in the kitchen. Jesus Christ!
Stop. Oh my God, no. I can't do this. Oh my God. Okay. There's a little girl in the closet. Stop being a bitch. You can do this.
After that, I showed him the rooms. Then we talked about that woman, and then she came herself. I'm free to click next now. I called the police to have them tell her to stay away from me. That's it. Call the police. A strange thing. Stop. What is this? Stop it. I don't want to look. Oh, Jesus, it's a lady. Oh, fuck. She's in your house. She's in front of your... What is this? The door? No, this is the door, right? What is this? This is another door? You have two doors? Because this is like an alarm or something. What are you doing here? The old woman was silent. She stared at me with faded eyes, her mouth seeming to chew on something, no longer producing saliva, her lips dry and rough. Who are you? How did you get in here? I kept asking, raising my voice, but the unexpected guest didn't utter a sound. It seemed she couldn't hear me. Jesus Christ. Maybe I had left the door unlocked and she wandered in by accident. The sound I heard was something like the creak of a front door. Is that what I heard earlier? I swear to God, I heard like a squeaky door. Okay. Uh-oh, because I forgot to put my headphones back on. Oh, yeah, that would do it. Maybe that's why I'm feeling paranoid. I can't. Jeez. Okay, let me take this one off. I'll keep the other one off. Now I don't want them on because the music like freaks me out when it stops. Okay, how can she be here? Our door creaks differently. Are we trying to make everything fit, or are we staying... Let's stay in our mind and let's not jump to conclusions. Let's stay skeptical. After waiting a few seconds, I realized the old woman probably didn't understand what was happening either. She stood motionless, staring straight at me. I smiled at her.
Stop. Oh my God. Okay, her smile
In return was unsettling, but at least it was... Oh my God, look at that Jesus picture fucks me up every time, bro. Her smile in return was unsettling, but at least it was a smile. Jesus. I pressed next already. How did you get in here? Stop. I asked as loudly as I could, but there was no response. Damn it. It's time for you to go home. The little tapping. Girl, stop. Not the little girl. Oh my god. The little girl is probably us. There's nothing wrong with the little girl. It's probably us. We're like reliving our trauma. If I see her, I'm going to freak the f out. Why are you yelling? And what about looking for me? Jesus Christ. I can't do it. I can't look. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, why does she look like that? And what is this perspective? A little girl suddenly appeared from deep inside the house. Are you talking to me? Bitch, of course she's talking to you. She's looking at you. Jesus Christ. Who else would I be talking to? That's what I'm saying. The little girl's fucking smart, okay? Maybe to her. Are you talking to the grandma? Did she look at the grandma? She's looking at you. I pointed at the old woman, still trying to shake off the complete confusion that had seized me. Ah, you're doing it again. Getting scared. Don't be scared. Oh, I'm terrified. I'm about to swing on you. An old lady and a baby. I will swing. It won't hurt you. Don't be silly. What won't hurt me? I will hurt you. I am the threat. I'm scared of it too when I go to the bathroom at night, but it's never attacked me. I had to get it out now so mom wouldn't find out. I've been playing everywhere. Let's go to the big room. No, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I want to stay in my house. I want to stay in my little four walls. I want to just... Why did I do this? Why did I do this, bro? I'm gonna... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright. You take me to a big room. I'm squabbing. Her matter-of-fact attempts to comfort me only made things more confusing. No, I just made it more sus. Like, I'm swinging. Like, she pulled me by the... No! Don't touch me. I will swing. I can't do this. I'm so tired. Oh my god, I'm pressing next and there's something, oh my god, I can see myself on the screen and I keep looking and freaking Mike Myers behind me is freaking me out. Little girl, don't touch me or I will have to punish you. I was so disoriented that I followed her in silence. Wait, what do you mean it? Are you talking about the old woman? Okay, I don't want to be like mean to her in case she is an ally. But I also don't want to just follow her. That's wild. So this seems like a good middle ground. Haha. Granny is it. Yeah, that's right. I call Granny it. Ha ha ha. Is she being sarcastic? The girl burst into inexplicable laughter. That's right. I like it that way. Oh, she stopped smiling. I don't know if that's freakier than... Well, for now, I'll have to settle for that answer. What matters more is getting other things clear with her. Just stop moving. Stop doing that shit. Stop. Why are you in my house? Get out of my house. Okay. What would he have done? He wasn't here, but I quickly imagined how calm he'd be even now, and that calmness passed to me. Okay, so I think that was the correct thing to do. I think the way we followed... Because before it was saying, oh, that's not what you would say, and then something bad happened. So now she feels like, okay, this is something that he would do, and I feel like this is the good decision. There, see? There's no one here but me and you. Look around all you want.
No, I don't want to go around. I want to close my eyes. I want to go back to bed. And I'm like, oh my god, baby, give me normal. What is that sound outside? My freaking cats. Go to sleep. Okay, alright.
No one is here but you and me. Let's look all you want. Let's focus. Let's play before mom comes and puts us both to bed. It won't scare us here. I feel like this is her. This is like maybe this whole thing is just her trauma coming back now that she's alone. Who are you, sweetheart? What's your name? Ah, you don't know? Mom told you not to ask questions like that, so I'm not telling. Mom will come. I don't want your mom, bro. Listen, I love a good MILF, but like you're freaky as f***, and I don't want to see your mommy, okay? That's probably the woman. It's the woman. It's fine. When will your mom be back? Please don't show up suddenly on the screen. I will... Soon. Why is my closet light on? Soon, she's at the store. She left me in charge. Oh, you're in charge. Great. Wonderful. She didn't want to go because you might start wandering around like this. Me? Me wandering? I'm in my house. Y'all are wandering. Y'all are in my house. But she got held up at work and I had to go just now. What does she do for work? I don't care. She brings order. Mom says a lot of people don't have time to take care of things or do it badly, so she helps them. I don't want help. I don't want help. I don't want help. I don't want to help. I just want to watch my murder shows, eat popcorn, and let my husband make me money. So a cleaner? Damn it. No wonder I couldn't remember how last night ended. That woman must have done something. But the girl clearly trusted me. This was a good chance to find out everything and get out of here. What are you and your mom doing in my home? What do you mean? We live here. I don't think they're ghosts, though. That doesn't add up. The girl looked at me so innocently. She really believed what she was saying. But this is my home. Surely you have a place of your own. We do, but Dad gets angry if you come there. So now we're here. He says you should be taken away and left in a special place like the others, but Mom says you never come back from there. A forest came to mind, straight out of a crime report. Dense, ominous, with police and dogs combing every inch. But maybe I was being dramatic? This is like a parallel. She was saying earlier how her parents would tell her she's not allowed in the bedroom. So I wonder if this is like... And she said in the bedroom she could see a forest. What kind of place is that? I don't know. I've never been there. The girl shrugged innocently. I'm so afraid to hit next. Jesus. But Mom will have to take you there if you misbehave. Listen, I'm chill. You're chill. We chill. That didn't help. I had to get out of here. Call the police. Try to run. Neither of these are good options. I feel like, but if I run...
Stop scratching on my door. This is a bad game to start with. I can deal with, like, shooting zombies and, like, all of that stuff. But, like, psychological, cosmic horror, like, existential crisis, fucking shit, like, racks. This game's gonna hang on me for, like, the rest of my life. And I'm just gonna, like, think about it every time I'm in the shower and just, like fetal position rock myself. So it is. Okay.
Are we calling the police or are we running? And I'm alone. That's wonderful. 2 people watching. Jesus Christ. And one of them is me. Alright, me. What are we doing? Are we calling the police or trying to run? Alright, so in this case, I'm gonna flip a coin. And she's heads. We're calling the police. Google has never failed me. Call the police. Oh shit, I don't want to look. Oh, stop. Someone picked on the other end right away as usual. A woman is holding me in my own apartment with her daughter and elderly mother. Oh, it's you. Goodbye. I don't want to hit next. Strange reaction. Very strange. What is this place we're living in? Oh, Jesus. The girl gave me this. But I didn't run. All I did was call somebody and they didn't help me anyway. Don't bother anyone. They already know everything. I have to run anyway.
I'm rethinking my life right now. Why did I do that? Especially like...
Things first, I had to try the classic way out the door. As soon as I open that door, it's gonna be something freaky and I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna combust. I'm gonna die. My heart is going to stop.
I can't look. Oh my god, I can't look. Somebody else listen to me, oh my god. Okay.
I'll find your dad, talk to him, and you'll be able to go home. Wait here for me. What? That's the confident approach. That's what he would do. I feel like maybe this is the right thing to do. Jesus, I can't. No. I agree. Listen, I'm held hostage. This is the only thing I can do. If it was me, little girl, I'd sit right here with you. I'd chat. I'll fix your ugly ass braids. Like, I got you. It's not me. The girl's voice trembled with outrage. You can't go without Mom. Otherwise, she won't be able to fix anything. Okay, we wait for your mom. Fix what? Everything. Mom said she wasn't careful enough, and now everything's like this. She's sad. She wants to make things right. Okay. Got this. Her words left me even more confused. What is this woman after? Is she trying to replace someone with me? Then why didn't the others work out? It was all twisting into a tight, anxious knot I didn't want to unravel. So why are you unraveling it? Stop unraveling it. Keep unravel. What the f was that? Stop. Don't worry. I tried to smile. Mom won't find out. I'll be back really soon. Why? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. In the hallway, the old woman still stood there indifferent. The keys were in their usual spot. Looked like it was locked from the outside. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I listened. Someone was coming down the stairs. Why do they have to come down the stairs? Sit down, go to bed. I can do this. I can do it. I'm not a okay? I'm not a little I can do this. I'm a little I can't do this. No, why you gotta call out? She just told you her daddy is a serial killer. You gonna yell for her? I changed my mind. She need to die, but not with me. Like off screen. I'm here. I've been locked in. I listened. Someone was coming down the stairs. Knock on the door. I don't want to knock on the door, man. Why would you knock on your own door from the inside? You dumb. Oh my god. Are they running away? I started knocking harder, but no one responded. Good. No one responded. I don't want to look. 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 Oh, Jesus. Don't make noise. Okay. Girl, it's fine. The girl's voice was angry. Okay. Like, fair. I should have shut the fuck up. You're right. Jesus. No one will answer anyway, and Mom will get upset. Okay, I won't. I'm sorry. Why? I'll decide for myself how to behave, sweetheart. Oh, God, I don't know. Like, that's the confident response. That's how she is. But she also said to stay calm. So let's go in the middle. Let's say why. Because Dad's older sister acted like that, too. And then she got lost. I figured it was better not to answer. I took the receiver because Dad's... Oh. It's probably the husband. Good evening, dear. The creaky... Oh, God. It's not my husband. Do you know who I am? No. I don't know who I am at this point. No, should I? No, of course not. So why'd you ask? His agreement came far too quickly. Let's get acquainted. How old are you? But you answered. You might as well just answer the questions. So young, wonderful. You see, I'm your friend. I know it's hard to believe, but I assume you're currently in an apartment with a strange little girl, correct? Yes. Who do you think she is? The daughter of the woman who locked me in here. You're right, and as strange as it may sound, you need to wait for this woman to return. What does she want? She only wants you. Who are you anyway? Are you working with her? You're with the police? Are you gonna... Who are you anyway? Are you working with her? You're the police? No, she's not the police. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm... Okay. I'm a police officer. Just do what she says and everything will be fine soon. And now I have to go. Call this number if anything happens. And don't go anywhere. I felt I couldn't trust him. If only I could call my husband. To be honest, I want to call Daddy too, because, like...
Stop. Why is it black? Why is it... Jesus. I don't want to look.
I walked to the window, opened it, and shouted, I don't look. Help, I'm being held here. There's a child with me. Help. Oh my god, I don't want to look. I don't want to look. The window faced the courtyard. Mothers were playing with their kids, so they'd built up an appetite before dinner. A group of teens sat on a bench. Two men were chatting near a parked car. Just a few people, mostly children, turned their head towards me for a second, then went right back to what they were doing. I remembered what they teach you to yell when you're in danger. Hellfire, we're burning. This time, the response was even weaker. Only one little boy, still staring at me, walked up to his mom and whispered something in her ear, then glanced back and forth between her and me. They must have thought it was a prank and chose to ignore it. How can people be so heartless? I don't think this one matters. Let's just say it was a prank. I felt like I didn't exist. You're yelling again. Stop it. It's just part of the game. I'm calling for help so they'll rescue us from the witch. That's not how you get rescued from her. I'll show you. The girl took my hand. Why are you taking my hand? Jesus Christ! I looked more closely at the old woman. She seemed even paler than before. I came right up to her and realized there was no warmth coming off her at all. Standing before me was a pale, shriveled corpse of a person, just a shell, reacting only to simple external cues. And she was staring right at me, motionless. I recoiled in fright, unable to look away from the old woman, who kept drilling into me with her open. You need to move. I'm not touching this bit. What the Ugh! But I couldn't bring myself to touch her. Yeah, I'm not touching this shit. Don't be scared. I'm not scared. I'm repulsed. Push her. Push her. I'm not pushing her. You push her. She your grandma. Trembling hands. I touched her palms. It was some... Why her palms? Why her palms? Just shove the... What are you doing? Tried to gently push her. The old woman began resisting, pressing back against me. I couldn't hear her breathing. I just feel the scary and cold in her hands. I took another step, and in response, the woman instantly relaxed. What is this? A mechanized scarecrow? A figment of sick imagination that only a human being is capable of? In despair, I swung both my hands. He slapped. But instead of stepping back, the old woman swung back. She hit me. That's actually funny. Hit me back. Her face twisted with a determined... Stop, bro. It's freaking me out. Now it was my turn to defend. I blocked her blows with all my strength. She's just training me. She's training me for our anime arc. Okay, trying to grab her hands, but again, I met the icy... Stop. Why did it go black? Why did it go black? Why did it go black? I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. What the fuck? Oh, oh my god. Stop it. Stop. 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 So why is it wiggling? I looked at my palms. They were covered in blood. I needed to wash it off. Jesus, why is she in the bathroom? 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 Everything began to darken. The last thing I heard was the girls crying. Why? Did she kill me? What the f is going on? What happened? Where is he? Jesus Christ, why is everything extra? Why is he not saturated? Oh my god. Where is he? How long has it been since he called? Since I saw him? He said everything would be fine soon. I'm panicking. Oh god, why? He was supposed to be here. Call husband. Call my husband. Get the fuck over here because I'm having a panic attack. The number you have dialed is not in service. Of course it's not. Why would it be? Why would it be? I have to try again. Call husband. Call the number you have dialed is not in service. Okay, I feel a lump in my... That's right. Last time he told me something about his work. Something happened. Some kind of incident. What did he call it? Jesus Christ, it's burning. It's burning. I have to find him. Call the police. Search the apartment. Search the apartment. Let's go. The police are useless, just in general. I mean, that's a life lesson. I try to pull myself together. Why does our home feel unfamiliar? But now it's not the time for that. The important thing is to find him. Yeah, let's... I don't know if you can see, but my hands are shaky. I need to write a missing person notice. That's what people do when someone disappears. Okay, yes, good. Wait, I didn't click police. Yes, good idea. People should know he's gone now. Let me find him. Missing person. Did we forget about our husband? My husband. Oh. His name is... his name. What does it matter what his name is? The important thing to do is find him. When? Last night. No, a week ago. But does that really matter? What matters is that he hasn't called. I have to put the notice up. You're wandering again. I'm in my apartment. The little girl suddenly emerged from deep within the house. Who are you, sweetheart? What's your name? It's her mom. I knew it was her. She's confused again. That woman. This couldn't go on any longer. She needs to go. I don't run from conflict, but I don't seek it without cause. I want resolution, not a fight. I'll find the words to make her leave, and if not, I'll find another civilized way to remove her. But first, I need to understand why she keeps coming back. What's going on here? So we're meeting again for the first time. Her stare grew more focused. I crumpled the notice in my hand without thinking, and she noticed right away. First, explain what's going on. We're your family. Yeah, I kind of figured this is my mom, this is me. What kind of nonsense is that? You see, this is you. We replaced the mirror. We'll be more careful to keep it slid. Stop. I don't want it. I don't want it. Am I the grandma? Maybe I'm the grandma. But no, because her sleeve comes out. So that's not the mirror. This is the mirror, and it's going to pop up. It's going to be something horrible, because in the beginning she was talking about how she feels swollen and weird, and I thought, oh, she's pregnant, and this is gonna be a cute story where we protect our pregnant wife from the cosmic horrors of death. I don't want to do this, bro. Why did I pick this? Why? Okay. What mirror? God. The longer I stared into the mirror, the stronger the heavy sense of recognition became. And maybe it was some kind of trick. This can't be me. I'm only 24. Who is that woman? You always say that, Grandma. Okay, I am the grandma. So this was me. Okay. But we love you anyway. That's why the husband's not calling, because it was years ago. It was an accident. They weren't surprised. They weren't confused. My stomach's just... Okay, this is like a dementia thing. A flare of panic lit up in my chest. Mom, Dad's been gone for over 40 years. Okay, something happened to him. He died. And this is like us reliving the trauma. The woman looked at me with mild, tired sympathy. This isn't the first time you've written that notice. Please give it to me, and let's go have dinner. And this is why it's also like she's being kept behind doors, and I don't know why she wouldn't be let into the bedroom, but, no, that's not true. I remember us talking. He asked me. I'm like so... Did you get the little statue I sent you? And I really like the statue. Yes, it's adorable. It's a replica from this dig or the last one. The last one, they ordered a whole batch for the artist. Too bad there wasn't video chat back then so I could show him. But there was video you were showing. Or was there? What year is it again? Okay, that's why everything was like blurry and saturated. I wish I could see the original with you to look at it and think, my husband found this with his own hands. Too bad there's no plaque. By the way, great idea. And why don't they ever write about the people who find the exhibits in museums? He simply couldn't have answered any other way. And then that woman came. Why didn't he tell me how to get rid of her so we could finish our conversation? He would have sensed something was wrong and given some advice like he always did. Try not to open the door anymore. Maybe this won't last too long. And she would have left. But that's what I told her to do. Jesus. And we would have talked and talked. Mom, are you with us? Are you okay? How can I be okay? Yes, I'm fine. Leave me alone. I couldn't say anything. Okay, are we facing... So, I feel like we should, like, face this, but, like, I don't know if it's, like, yes, I'm fine, or if that, like, yes, I'm fine is denial, or how can I be okay is, like, fuck, this is fucking me up. Okay. I think how can I be okay is it's gonna, every single one is gonna disappear, and it's just gonna say, I couldn't say anything. Yes, I'm fine, leave me alone, I couldn't say anything, yeah. Thanks. Yeah, you're feeling real clever. This worries me. I'm calling now. Just sit here for a bit, Mom. And you, set the table. Okay, Mom. Hello, how are things on your end? I'm afraid worse. Today, neither reminders nor the reflection are working. She just froze. I don't know what to do. Oh, that's why she's like frozen when we look at her. You don't have to manage this alone. Why taint your last memories of your mother when the end is already looming? All the paperwork with the clinic is signed. They know where you are. One call and they'll be there. Your only task is to be happy for your daughters. I know, but I want to be with our daughters. I want to care for her myself, not visit once a week in some facility. Tell me what to do, not what you would. There was a long sigh on the other end of the line. It's your choice. I still think it's a good option. She'll be looked after around the clock, and you'll have more energy for yourself and your daughter. The woman ignored the remark. Alright. Describe how she's behaving. She's calm in her own way. Yeah, it's very calm. I'm extremely calm. She expresses her thoughts and feelings clearly, without excessive aggression, but also without too much compromise. She orients herself first, then acts. Perhaps the mirror incident is the only exception. Otherwise, I'd say she reacts reasonably to what she sees. Okay, so I think that means we were on the right track. The problem is exactly what she sees. She relives her last conversation with Dad over and over. It looks like an obsessive thought. Do you think she would agree with this description of herself? So I think if we stay in reality, then that's where we get to the good path. Yes, good. At least she still has a true at least she still has a true sense of who she is. I understand. I have some ideas about what to do. Let me schedule you for a morning appointment when she's usually in a better state. But what should I do right now? How should I behave? What if she gets worse because I do something wrong? You're doing everything right, but even the right choices don't always lead to positive results. But I want the good ending. Alright, thank you. Then see you tomorrow. The call ended. The woman looked at me tiredly and left the room. In my head, I heard that familiar voice again. Hi, how are you feeling? But I already knew it didn't exist. I let the voice flow, trying to imagine every detail that it could have been in our conversation. Every detail except his name, which I had forgotten. I know. We never called again. Oh, that's kind of sad. I'm so sorry. I was looking for you. I'm waiting for you. I couldn't just... I know how much you want this not to be true. I wish I could be there too. But you are here. Sad. What the f***? Stop it. What are you doing? A Benadryl just makes me fucking emotional as fuck, bro. I hear you. So everything's okay, right? Everything's okay. I'm always with you, dear. My lips trembled. Little stop crying. But it's not just me here. Stop! Don't do that. They're here. They're waiting for you to let them in. It's the girl and the mom. It's the girl and the mom. It's the girl and the mom. I don't care about the dad and the angry dad. Memories surface, then scatter like dry leaves in the wind. You have to choose them, not me. Okay. How? Go to those who wait for you, to those who live for you now. Don't hold on. It sounds like it's not just a request. It's inevitable. In my ears, the sound of the last dial tone flickers. Grandma, shall we have dinner? I've already prepared everything. She stands and waits, just waits for me. And suddenly it gets a little easier. The phone disappears as if it was never there. And now it's not scary anymore. I beg to differ, but okay. Yes, dinner sounds like a good idea. The smell. The air smells like something familiar, like home. Everything is fine. What a cozy room. Calm, but somehow different. Not mine. Am I here for the first time? Look around the room. A sofa, a nightstand, a table, a phone. Is this mine? Probably. I live here, right? But something is missing. Inspect the nightstand. Oh, the bust! The little statue is gone. The nightstand is empty, but why does that feel strange? Something is lost. My hands find a smooth surface, a slight wear on the wood. Has it been here long? But what? I close my eyes, trying to remember. Nothing. Only silence. If I don't remember, it must not matter. Aww. Go where? The walls are cold to the touch. Fingers slowly glide over the surface, as if trying to recall a familiar texture, but nothing comes. Footsteps echo loudly in the corridor. The space feels empty, too big. Why is this so strange? A freaking cat. Why so unfamiliar? The mirror. Someone is looking from it. Grandma. Do I know her? My hand slowly reaches out, touches the glass. Cold, so it's real. Oh, that's why her hands were... Oh, I wonder if that's why her hands were bleeding, because she tried to push herself in the mirror, and it, like, broke the mirror. The face is unfamiliar. Is this me? Wrinkled hands, dry skin, bluish veins. Oh, and that's what she was talking about in the beginning, where she felt swollen and it's her, like, old. Have I always looked like this? The reflection is silent. Somewhere deep in my chest, a familiar feeling rises, but it dissolves, like fog. No name, no memory, only emptiness. The eyes lose focus, the gaze slides over the glass, but nothing catches anymore. Just an object, just a reflection. Why am I here? Is someone there? Stop. Go towards the sound. Warmth. The smell of something edible. Milk? Porridge? Was it like 1950? The air is thick, dense, as if absorbing the sounds around. At the table, a woman sits. She's doing something, leaning over the table. Her shoulders are tense. Next to her, a little girl. A spoon in her hand. Quietly eating. Too quiet. Why such silence? There should always be noise in the kitchen. Conversations. Shouldn't there? I pretend to recognize them. But does it really matter how to behave with them? Still, this is better than having no choice at all. Good morning. The woman turned around. Her eyes scanned my face critically. The girl ate silently. Good morning. I sat down at the table. My hands found the spoon. I moved out of habit, but... Did you sleep well? The words wrapped around me like a warm blanket. Familiar, comfortable. But I couldn't place whose voice it was. Say that I slept well, say that it was... Play along. The spoon touches my lips. Porridge, warm, ordinary. Probably something I've always eaten. Probably. Today is a nice day, isn't it, Grandma? What if this is like the entity, like, making you believe this and, like, I'm just going along with it, like, yeah, this is my life now. Just, like, gaslighting me. Grandma? My head spins slightly. Everything feels too dense, heavy, like thick fog. Yes. The woman glances at the child. That same tense, stern tone. Don't disturb her. I won't. Sorry. The girl nods. The spoon slowly rises to her mouth, then lowers back to the bowl. Everything happens quietly, restrained. Something inside tightens. Why does it feel so sad? What are we going to do? We'll play today. Warmth spread through my chest. How wonderful. Today, we would play. I needed to finish my porridge quickly, and what? The thought slipped away, like thread slipping through fingers. What was I even thinking about? The spoon was in my hand, the bowl before me. Something important, something pleasant. I lowered my gaze to the bowl. The main thing was to finish the porridge. The rest didn't matter. Outside the window, it's bright. The yard, people are walking somewhere. Who are they? Where to? A beautiful day. Yes, Mom. A beautiful day. Oh, shit. Oh my god, it's finally over. Oh my god, bro. Definitely, I made this something it definitely was not. I think either way, am I a little disappointed that it wasn't what I thought it was? Not really. I think they still executed it very well. It was still, like, very suspenseful. Like, it's so creepy and atmospheric that it makes you think it's supernatural, and it kind of puts you in that headspace of the woman is, like, dementia and is rotting your brain out, and you're having hallucinations. You're like, I like the atmosphere, the music just in the background until it's not anymore. Like, I couldn't even put my headphones in. It freaks me out so much. This is something you could play for multiple endings. I'm not going to, because I already basically know. So it's a little predictable. Like, there was a couple times there where I predicted what was going to happen. But that was Invisible Wall.